Good morning, Sia. So we'll just wait a few minutes to see who else joins us. Today's lecture won't be very long, but I do want to do the exercise with everybody today, so we can get some practice. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Sure, there's only 3 students. Okay. So today we're going to do some math literacy. It's not too difficult. We're going to be talking about board mass. But as you know, before we get into it, does anyone have any questions from the previous lecture? Questions about information literacy? Remember, if you have no questions, just to write no in the chat. Okay. Does anyone want to tell me their views on cyber ethics? No? Okay, let's move on. So you can follow along in your textbook. We're on pages 339 to 340. Sorry, it's not of Botma. Sorry, I made a mistake here. It's of Anderson. Okay, I must just change that. So it's the Anderson textbook. Academic Literacies for the 21st Century. Alrighty. So I want to know from you guys, how often do you need to add or subtract or divide numbers when you're out or using public transport or filling fuel at a filling station? How often do you need to calculate? Anyone? Sia says sometimes. Okay, when, Sia? When exactly? Nabushle 339 to 340 of Anderson, Academic Literacies of the 21st Century. So Sia, at what times do you need to count or use maths?
When I'm a bit short on cash, then I need to stick to the budget that I have.
Okay, cool. Anybody else? When do you use maths? Exactly. So yes, every single time, as long as you're paying for something, especially, you know, if you do grocery shopping or you're buying items for your household, you're always going to need to see how they do the calculations or calculating change, etc. It's very important when you're calculating change. Luckily, these days, a lot of these activities are digitalized, but of course, if you're still using public transport, you do know that you have to calculate money, right? Especially if you're sitting there in the front. That's why I never sit there. You always have to give change. Okay. So, yeah. So no matter what field of study or professional career you're going to go into or you choose, you will always have to engage with numbers and calculations. So we will need to understand how to read mathematical data, graphs, stats, okay, budgeting, solving problems, calculating figures, etc. Especially when it comes to your salary. You know, we always focus on the most important things, our salary, how is the money coming into our bank, what's the amount of taxes we have to pay, okay? So these kinds of things are important, but even on like a larger scale, when we're looking at the budget speech of some of the ministers, etc., we should try to understand what they're saying, and that's why math literacy is important. Questions, comments? So we need to know how to understand and perform basic calculations And we will learn to apply these calculations and skills to everyday contexts. So in order for us to develop the math literacy skills required for academic purposes, we need to engage with a variety of math concepts, problems, and context. Acquiring and developing these skills requires practice. So we get into board math. So have you guys heard of board math before? Have you done it? Do you know what it stands for? Did you find it difficult if you have tried it? Okay, no, yes, maybe? Okay, okay, cool. Was it difficult? Not yes. I don't think it's too difficult as well. So yeah, not too difficult, I agree. So let's get into it. So board math is an order of operation. What does it stand for? Brackets, orders, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So we follow this particular order when we are looking at long mathematical equations. Okay, so for example, here we say we need to work with the first instance where it says bracket. So we calculate the brackets first. In this equation, you can see we have 4 times 2 plus 4 equals 4 times 6 equals 24. In this instance, we work out the brackets first, then complete the rest of the calculation. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, and therefore it's 4 times 6, which equals 24. Questions? Okay. Then we get to the next, which is complete multiplication or division next from left to right. Okay, so 3 times 2 divided by 2 equals 3. So we're doing the multiplication, 3 times 2 first. It's 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Questions? Somebody please tell Karabo the page. Any questions? So then we complete addition or subtraction next from left to right, but we need to remember the order always. So here we say 1 plus 3 times 4 equals 1 plus 12 equals 13. We need to remember the order, so we do 3 times 4 first. 3 times 4, how much is 3 times 4? Exactly, 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so we do the multiplication and then we do the addition or subtraction. So it's 1 plus 12 equals 13. Any questions? Okay, so this convention of completing operations in a particular order is called board math. It's an acronym representing the order in which the operations in a calculation must take place if multiple operations are present, okay? So I said that we have many, we have plus, minus, brackets, etc., etc., etc. So we need to know which order we follow so that we get the answer correct. Okay, so here the acronym stands for brackets, orders. So orders is powers or square roots. For example, 2 to the power of 2 plus 3 equals 4 plus 3, which equals 7. So note that the 2 raised to the power of 2 must be calculated first. Okay, if there were brackets, we would do the bracket first. But here we don't have brackets, so we do the 2 to the power of 2 first. Okay, and then we get division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Any questions? I see there's only Sia writing in the chat, so I'm assuming that no one else has questions. Okay. So note that when you just have a calculation with the division and multiplication present or subtraction and addition, you work from left to right. Okay? So when you just have a calculation with division and multiplication or subtraction and addition, this is how you work. So 3 times 2 divided by 2 equals 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, and then or subtraction or addition, 3 minus 2 plus 3 equals 4. So 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. So you work from left to right when you have division or multiplication present. Just have a calculation with division and multiplication present. Questions? So I want to do the exercise today. I'm so upset that only 6 students are in my class, but there's nothing I can do. So let's go to activity 10A on page 346. Let me know when you're there. Okay, so I say great. So everybody, we have like 3, but I think I also have I have a few worksheets, so maybe we can try to do the worksheets as well. I'm not sure because we do have a lot of time. So at least if we just spend 40 minutes in this lecture, it will be fine. So let's do the first one. A. And then everybody can write the answers to me in the chat. Good try, Sia. Try again. Right, guys, I want everybody to try again. Okay, I see that we're not doing it correctly, so let's do it together. Okay, right. So guys, remember we said we need to follow the order of the operation, right? So what is the order of operation? We calculate the brackets first, right? So everybody calculate 18 plus 5. Then calculate what is 12 plus 2. Okay, so 18 plus 5 is 23. 12 plus 2 is 14. So it's 23 times 14, which gives you 322. And then we plus it by 5, which will give you the answer of 327. Are you confused about that? Okay, so guys, the order is important. Okay, let's try the next one. Let's try it. If we get it wrong, we can learn how to do it. Okay, so it's 9 plus 44 minus 5 divided by 10 minus 18. Write your answers in the chat. Think about the order, okay? Remember, guys, with anything, instead of looking at the answer, get it wrong and then see how you can correct it so that you learn how to do it correctly. That's the real point of learning. Are only 2 people doing this exercise with me? Excellent. Great. So fantastic, guys. That's 100% correct. So we do the brackets first. Okay, in letter B. So it's 9 plus 44 minus 5, which gives you 48. Okay, we have our answer of 48. Then we calculate what is 10 minus 8, which is 2. So then we say 48 divided by 2, which gives us our answer of 24. Excellent. Okay, let's do the last one. C. Okay, I want you guys to try again. I'm not saying who's correct or who's wrong, but try again. Okay, good. It's actually 81. So remember when we were saying that if you have just division or multiplication or subtraction or addition, we work from left to right. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 10 is 80. Minus 4 is 76. Plus 5 is 81. Okay, Nabushli, are you confused about anything? Is there something that you'd like to ask me? Or some step that you're not doing correctly that you're confused about? Okay. All right. So let me see if I can get some other examples for us to try. Because we should. So give me a second. Okay, this one looks good. Let me just download it. It's from my friend. Okay, cool. Submit. Okay, guys, let's do these. Let's do the first one. Okay, what's the first one? CRY 42. Right, so yeah, this is what I said, right? I know you may be doing this multiplication or first, but I said that when we just have multiplication or division or subtraction or addition, we work from left to right. That's why we should not get confused. Okay, Sia? Yeah, so yes, so when we have those 4, we work from left to right. Right, let's do B. Good. Let's do C. C is 20. Sedi, why 20? So Sedi, this is what we're saying. When we have multiplication, division, subtraction, or addition, we work from left to right. Which one's here? B? So 9 plus 4. Oh, yes. Who wrote B is 17? So 9 plus 4 times 2, 17. Okay, let's do a difficult one. Let's do R. What do you guys get for R? We're not doing D. We're doing R. Good. Let's try. So it's 23. Okay, so we do the brackets first, and then we minus the sum of that, 35 minus the sum of that. Okay, so 9 plus 3 is 12. 35 minus 12 is 23. Questions? Still confused on B? Okay, so here we have both addition and multiplication. So 4 times 2, 8. Sorry, wait. What was the answer for B? 17. Yeah, so 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. So here we have multiplication and addition. So yeah. So that's why it's a little bit confusing. Okay, so when we just have multiplication and division, then we work from left to right, or subtraction and addition, just subtraction and addition, or just multiplication and division. Here we have addition and multiplication, so we follow BODMAS. Okay. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do S. Try again, Sia. In the brackets, it's an addition sign. Okay, so let's do D. Sorry, yes, for S, the answer was 200. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 40 times 5 is 200. So we follow the order, brackets first. Right, so we're on G. Sia, have you given up? Right, Naboshle, Y11. So, okay, right. So we're gonna look at what you guys are doing incorrectly, right? We have a few minutes. So for S, Sia, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 times, or 40 times 5 is 200. Right, Nobushle, for D, we need to do 4 divided by 2 first, my angel. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Plus 18 equals 20. So this is why we say we have to follow the order. Okay, so look at the order and then see which ones you do first. Sedi, which one are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sedi, 4 divided by 2 is 2. 18 plus 2 is 20. Right, I think we should go into the next meeting and do some more practice. So I'll end this meeting now, and then we're going to go into the next meeting. Okay, do you guys have the link for the next meeting? Okay, let's go there. So everybody, please go into the next meeting. Right. So guys, we must follow the order, okay? And then if we follow the order, we'll get the right answer, else we're gonna get the wrong answer. So let's do M. And remember what I said to you about if we just have addition or subtraction. So we're doing M. M. M for Mary. Good. So guys, the answer is 10 because when we just have addition or subtraction in a sum, we work from left to right. So M's answer is 10. So we go 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 minus 2 is 10. Right, let's do U. And then we're going to do it, the difficult ones. Good, 3, exactly. So 3 plus 2 is 6. Sorry, 3 plus 2 is 5, not 6, sorry. 3 plus 2 is 5, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. Let's do Y. Excellent, Siri. Excellent, Sia. Great. So let's explain it. First, we do the multiplication. So 3 times 3 is 9. And then we say 10 plus 5 equals 15. 15 plus 9 equals 24. Let's do Z or Z. $88 here. Try again, Sia. Good. Okay, so 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so we have 6, and then we have 100 minus 6, which is 94. 94 plus 6 equals 100. Let's try W. Good. 2. Fantastic. Okay. So 52 minus 7. 45, and then 90 divided by 45 is 2. Okay. Right, let's do question number 2. Some from question number 2. It gets more difficult. Guys, come, everybody try, okay? It's better when we try, when we don't, when we get confused, etc. So we can change our thinking and get it right. Okay, so let's do A. Good. So 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Excellent. Let's do G. Follow board mass. What's G, guys? Good. Excellent. So it's 9 because we do the brackets first. 1 plus 3 is 3. 3 to the power of 3 is 9. Okay, cool. So what's no, Nabushle?
Ma'am, I don't think 3 to the power of 3 is 9.
It's 3 times 3.
3 to the power of 3.
So 3 times 3.
3 to the power of 3 is 3 times 3 times 3. 3 cubed, it's not 3 squared.
I think she's right. So it's 27. So
Yes.
yes, it's 27. She's right. Yeah, but it's no, Omo, it's 1 plus 2, which is 3. So we do the brackets first, and then we do to the power. So it's 3 to the power of 3. So it's 27. She's right. Yes, it's 27. It's very good. Thanks for that. Very good. She's right. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try H. So did you guys all get that about G? Thanks, Nambushle. That's very smart of you. Did everybody get that about G? Do you have any questions about it? Okay. Let's do H. Good, excellent, 1,000. So yes, so 2 plus 8, 10, 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Yes, we do the brackets first. Okay, so I want to give you guys this very nice maths worksheet that I have. Okay, and you guys can have a look at it. Let me get it for you. If you want to do some more exercises on your own. Okay. Any questions? We won't go into the really difficult ones for today. Okay, we're just going to do the basic ones. Do you guys want to do some more? Yes, no, maybe? Guys, come on. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's continue. Right, so we were on 2, so let's continue. Let's do, okay, those are a little bit too complicated, so we won't do those. Let's go here. Let's do A. For question 3, A. Good, 27. So the answer is in fact 27. Let's do B. Good, excellent. So 15 times 2 is 30. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 30 plus 3 gives you 33. Let's do C. y3. So we're doing division first. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Minus 2 times 1. 3. Yeah. Omolema, how did you get 4?
Oh, ma'am, I started with the multiplication. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's why we have to follow the order. That's why it's complicated, guys, because if we don't follow the order, everything is going to be wrong. Okay, let's try D. Good. So yes, it is 19. 2 plus 1, brackets first, 3. 5 times 3, because we do multiplication next, is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. Okay, let's do E. Good. So 5 minus 1 is 4, brackets first. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, multiplication and then addition, plus 8, 20. Let's do F. Okay, so let me explain again to Karabo. Right, so Karabo, I'm explaining E, okay? So remember with board mass, we have to follow the order of the operation, all right? So we say brackets first, we do the brackets first. So 5 minus 1 is 4. Then we do multiplication next because we're following the order of board mass. 4 times 3 is 12. 12, and then we add it to 8 because addition and subtraction come last. So plus 8 and it's 20. Do you understand, Karabo? Okay, right. Who wants to explain F? Nobushle, you can explain F because I'm getting tired of explaining. Who wants to explain F? Anyone? I didn't calculate it. Okay, Omolemo, you can go. You can explain.
Okay, with F you say 1 plus 4, which is 5, and then you say times 4, it will give you 20, and then you say 50 minus 20, and it gives you 30.
Okay, good, excellent. Did everybody get that? Is there a question about it? So do you have a question? Okay, let's do G. We'll work for 5 more minutes. Right, everybody should try G. So look at your textbook, look how the order, and then try. Good. Who wants to explain G? Anyone? So G, 5 to the power of 2, 5 times 5, 25. And then we'll calculate 19 times 2. So 19 times 2 is 38 plus 25 is 63. Did everybody get that? Let's do H. H looks a little bit tricky. Let's see if we can get it. Good. Wow. Excellent. Yeah, great, Amolemo. That one is tricky. You guys did well. Sia, do you want to explain how you got 82?
So I started with 8 squared. I got my 64 there. And then I went to 3 squared. I got my 9.
Good.
And then I said 2 times 9 is 18. And then I did the last one, addition.
Good. Excellent. Okay, so guys, if you didn't get that, so 8, okay, times 8 is 64. Okay, we keep that 64 there. Then we go to 3 times 3, because you see 3 there, 3 squared, 3 to the power of 2. Okay, so it's 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 64 is 82. Is there any confusion about H? It's quite tricky. I don't want to give you such difficult calculations. Okay, let's do I. Good. Okay, Karabo, tell us how you got that answer.
Hi.
Hi.
Got my answer by starting with the division. So I said 8 divided by 2, which gave me 2, and then I put the power of 2 next to it, and then my next step was 7 times 2 to the power of 2.
Yeah.
And then my next step was 7 times 4, because I got 4 from 2 to the power of 2, and then my final answer was 28.
Very good. Excellent. So yes, 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 7 times 4 equals 28. Okay, the last one. Let's do J. So 6 times 6 to the power of 2. Let me just calculate it. Sorry, I haven't calculated it. Please mute your microphone, Karabo. Cool. Right, 6 to the power of 2 is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18. And then 11 plus 11 is 24. 24 minus 18 gives you 4. Okay, cool. We'll stop there for today. Okay. Is anyone confused about board mass? So remember, guys, with math, the main thing is to practice, 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 practice. Okay. No questions? Alrighty. So in the next class, we are going to look at averages, percentages, and fractions. And you should think about why we use averages when we collect data. Okay, and yes, we're going to do some more maths in the next class. So bring your calculators. We're still busy with the Anderson textbook. Remember, if you have any questions about the assessment, to send me an email. Or right now I can ask, are there any questions about the assessment? No? No questions? So in the assessment, you'll see there's a question about averages. So you can even start with that. It's so simple. Okay. And we will see each other tomorrow, I think, for the next lecture. Okay, cool. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, Thursday, I hope you enjoyed today's maths class. I enjoyed it with you, actually. It was a lot of fun. And see you on Thursday. Yeah, I did too. It was a lot of fun, actually. Bye, everybody.